Hello and welcome. It's a real joy to have you here, especially as today we're going to be talking about simple, practical things that anyone can do to make their own little patch of earth burst into life. These aren't complicated techniques, no sir, just good, honest, down-to-earth tips that I've picked up over the years, the kind of things that make a real difference, whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out. We'll cover everything from using what you've already got in the kitchen to give your plants a boost to some clever ways to make watering a doddle, even if you've got a memory like a sieve. So grab yourself a cuppa, settle in, and let's get our hands dirty, shall we? Welcome to our channel. Today, we'll share 8 amazing gardening hacks that will help you create a healthy, thriving garden. Make sure to stick around till the end and don't forget to hit that like button. Let's kick things off with a brilliant trick that starts in the kitchen. How many of us chuck our eggshells in the bin? Put a stop to that right away. Eggshells are a gift to us gardeners. They're packed with calcium, essential for plant growth. Crush them and sprinkle around your plants. Tomatoes and peppers love this. It's natural, easy, and costs nothing. Know you've been a good friend. Watering is the lifeblood of any garden, but it can be a chore, can't it? If you're forgetful like me, try the plastic bottle watering system. Just take an empty plastic bottle, make a few small holes in it, fill it with water, screw the lid on tight, and bury it neck down near your plant. The water will slowly seep out, giving your plants a steady drink. Now, are there any coffee lovers out there? Good, because I've got some brilliant news for you. Your daily caffeine fix can do wonders for your garden. Used coffee grounds are like magic dust for plants. They're chock full of nitrogen, which is like a superfood for leafy growth. So instead of chucking those grounds away, sprinkle them onto your soil and gently work them in. Not only will this give your plants a nutritional boost, but it'll also improve the soil structure, making it nice and crumbly, perfect for drainage and aeration. And as if that wasn't enough, coffee grounds can even help keep those pesky slugs and snails at bay. Just sprinkle a ring around your precious plants and they'll think twice about crossing the line. It's a win-win all around. Chapter 4. Going bananas for potassium. Now this next hack might sound a bit bananas, but trust me on this one. Those banana peels that usually end up in the compost, well, they're practically worth their weight in gold when it comes to your garden. You see, bananas are packed with potassium, and that, my friends, is the secret ingredient for strong, healthy plants with a fighting chance against pests and diseases. So, next time you're enjoying a banana, don't just discard the peel. Chop it up into pieces and bury those pieces around your plants. As the peel decomposes, it releases all that lovely potassium straight into the soil. Your plants will be like kids in a sweet shop. It's a simple, organic way to give your garden a potassium boost without spending a penny. Chapter 5. Companion planting, friends with benefits. Now let's talk about companion planting. This isn't just about making your garden look pretty. It's about using nature's wisdom to your advantage. You see, some plants, just like us, thrive in each other's company. Take basil and tomatoes, for example. Planting basil alongside your tomatoes is like giving those juicy red beauties their own personal bodyguard. Basil repels those pesky white flies and tomato hornworms that can decimate your crop, and the best part, they taste delicious together too. Another classic pairing is marigolds and vegetables. Those cheerful orange and yellow blooms might look innocent, but they're a secret weapon against all sorts of nasty beasties that like to munch on your veggies. Aphids, nematodes, you name it, marigolds send them packing. So get creative with your planting, experiment with different combinations, and let nature do the pest control for you. Chapter 6. Now, if there's one thing I'm passionate about, it's a good layer of mulch. Think of it as a cozy blanket for your soil, protecting it from the elements and keeping it happy as Larry. Mulching is like a magic trick that keeps on giving. Firstly, it helps the soil retain moisture, which means less watering for you, always a bonus. Secondly, it acts like a weed suppressant, preventing those pesky invaders from taking root. And lastly, it helps to regulate the soil temperature, keeping it cool in the summer and protecting those precious roots from frost in the winter. When it comes to choosing your mulch, organic is best. Bark chippings, shredded leaves, compost, they all work a treat. So, go on, treat your soil to a layer of mulch and watch your garden flourish. Chapter 7. Let's talk about Epsom salt now. Something you might not immediately associate with gardening, but should. It's a secret weapon for supercharging your plants, particularly those leafy beauties that bring so much vibrancy to our gardens. The magic of Epsom salt lies in its chemical makeup. It's a fantastic source of magnesium and sulfur, two elements that play a vital role in chlorophyll production, the stuff that gives plants their vibrant green color. And a plant with healthy chlorophyll is a happy plant, better able to photosynthesize and produce the energy it needs to thrive. Now, I'm not suggesting you go sprinkling Epsom salt on everything in sight. A little goes a long way. I find the best way to use it is to mix a tablespoon or two into a gallon of water and use that to water your plants every few weeks. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Chapter 8. And finally, let's talk about something that falls from the sky for free: rainwater. It's a precious resource, and we should be making the most of it, especially in our gardens. Rainwater is naturally soft, free from the chemicals that can be found in tap water, and plants absolutely love it. So, how do we capture this liquid gold? Well, it couldn't be simpler. A water butt connected to your downpipe is the most efficient way, but even a few strategically placed buckets can collect a surprising amount. I like to keep a watering can handy, filled with rainwater, ready to give my plants a refreshing drink. It's good for the environment, good for your wallet, and most importantly, good for your garden. Outro. Well, there you have it. 8 simple yet effective gardening hacks to help you create a thriving little slice of paradise. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a race. Take your time, experiment, and most importantly, enjoy the process. There's nothing quite like watching the fruits of your labor bloom and flourish. Happy gardening, everyone. That's it for today's top 8 gardening hacks. We hope these tips help you grow a healthier, more beautiful garden. Please like, share and subscribe for more gardening tips.